What is going on, guys? Welcome to my first video on this YouTube channel. My name is Giovanni Masici. I am 26 years old, and as you can see on the title, I think I'm gonna put something like, "Why am I doing this?" And before I answer that question, first I want to tell you guys a little bit about my backstory, a bit, just slightly. This isn't my first YouTube channel. I have had multiple YouTube channels that I have failed at or quit at. My first YouTube channel was with my girlfriend. We had a couples channel, during the whole Ace family thing. It was just a popular thing to do. And me and my girlfriend are actually still together. And it's just something that didn't work out. We did it when we were young and still immature and had some growing up to do. So it's just eventually faded out. The next channel that I did was my own channel, which was more of like a gaming reaction channel. And during that time, it was the most unhealthiest that I've been in my life. I was the heaviest I've ever been. I was drinking on an almost everyday basis. I got a very bad habit with alcohol. I wasn't exercising. My diet was non existent. And my only focus was creating videos, posting on YouTube, and posting for social media, being consistent. Yes, I was consistent, but I was very inconsistent in all the other aspects of my life. During that time, I was doing my own personal YouTube channel for a few months, and then I started another YouTube channel with my cousins. And that was like a group thing that we did, and it was fun, but eventually the fun starts to run out once it becomes like something like, oh, we have to do this, we have to stay consistent. And eventually I think people just got burned out. I definitely got burned out because I was editing my own videos and also editing for our group channel, and it just became too much. And eventually, not only did that channel stop, but the other channel, my own personal channel, stopped as well. And that was 2024. Um, and at this point, we're getting close to the end of 2024. And I started having a lot of thoughts about where my life was going, how I was treating my body. And that led into 2025, where 2025 was the loneliest year of my life, but the most, but very necessary for my life. First of all, I quit alcohol, and that's a totally separate video, alcohol. But I decided to stop drinking. Mind you, that wasn't the first time that I've tried to stop drinking, but stopped drinking in 2025. Eventually, got my fitness, my eating, all that back in order. I completely stopped posting on everything, YouTube, social media, kind of went MIA. And fast forward, now I am in a place where I am the healthiest I have ever been in my adult life. I think it's fair to say, mentally and physically. And I am just in a very good place where I started posting on social media again, but this time it's not gaming and reaction videos. It's more something I've always been good at, but have just never done it fully, which is encouraging people, posting more positive content, but also having my own spin on it, because I want to put my sense of humor on things. Um, and now I want to start a YouTube channel again, because even though I have failed at those things in the past, it's something that has always called me for some reason. It's just something that continues to tug at me, and I can't ignore it. And I want to try something where I'm in this really good state of I've have changed bad habits. I still have bad habits that I'm trying to work on, and that is why I really want to do this channel, because I could share my experiences with people who I know can relate to it, and maybe I could help some people. But maybe not maybe, but I know there's people out there who could also help me evolve as well. I want to create a community where we could talk about these things, and we could share our experiences. I love helping people. I love having these conversations. I love knowing that I'm making an impact on somebody, even if it's just one person. I love encouraging people to do better for themselves, because I know what it feels like to not do good for yourself, to not treat yourself, in a good way. So I think that kind of answers the why am I doing this part. And it's kind of different this time around because I'm doing this without promoting my YouTube channel. I don't want to tell nobody about it. I want to do this not because I want it to be secret, but just because I just don't want to do that right now. Maybe there will be a time and a place where I share it, but I want this to be personal. I already post on my social media accounts. People already see that. This YouTube channel, I don't want nobody to know about it unless obviously they find it authentically. And once again, I'm not saying it's going to be secret forever, but yeah, this is something that I've wanted to start for a bit, and I've been having little excuses. Um, I think we can all relate to that. Just having thoughts like, "Oh, once I do this, then I'll start. Once I get the perfect setup, then I'll start." But I want to do it where I don't have everything set up. I want to start and see where it possibly goes. And at the end of the day, is it really a risk if I'm living a life that I don't want to live? And that sounds kind of extreme because, mind you, I don't hate my life, but I want to look back on my life and say that I've tried with my dreams and passions. And you know I work a full-time job. I don't hate my job, but I also don't love my job. It's not my passion. And that's another reason why I want to start this. And I just have a lot of things that I would love to talk to you guys about, and the bad habits that I've struggled with throughout the years, the bad habits that I still continue to struggle with. I want to talk about my weight loss journey. I want to talk about, you know, all these things. And please leave a comment if, there's certain discussions or questions that you have about me. I also have relationship things that I could talk about because, once again, I've been in a relationship for some years now. Once again, I'm 26 years old. I don't know if I've said that. I I'm pretty sure I introduced myself, but one more time, my name is Giovanni Masici, and if you've happened to come across this video, uh, maybe you could be the first subscriber and join me on this journey. But once again, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. If you're interested at all to join this journey, subscribe. And my goal is to be posting at least once a week on this YouTube channel. I'm not going to make any promises, but I feel like that's something I could manage at the moment. One video per week. If I really want to do it, you're going to see me at least once a week. So, have a great day, and I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Have a good one.